Ambassador Azar, that two countries are aggressively supporting Iran. One is Pakistan and another is Turkey. How do you see this alliance?
Well, I'm not sure that these are alliances. I think that when you have an alliance, then you have support that is just more than words. You have financial support, you have military support. I don't think that this is the case, okay? I think that what we are seeing now is a situation in which some countries would like to position themselves in a certain way because it fits their interest or the popularity among their people. I don't take it very seriously. I think that what we have to concentrate right now is in garnering the support of those countries that are responsible, that are interested in de-escalation, like India, for example, and engage with them in order to create a better future for the peoples of the Middle East.
Ambassador Sir, there are Quds forces that are being supported by Iran since long. We have seen whether it's Hamas or Hezbollah or Houthi. The question is that the Iranian-backed militia in Syria and Iraq will become more directly involved. So we are looking at also in last 4 days we have seen that how Houthi has also joined Iran and attacked so many times a barrage of rockets. So how do you see that their allies could also joining Iran and they are creating a lots of problem at the soil of Israel?
Well, fortunately, we've been able to degrade very successfully the Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad machinery, the missiles that they were launching at Israel. We neutralized that. The same goes with Hezbollah. Hezbollah had the biggest stockpile of missiles any terrorist organization had in history, 150,000 missiles and rockets. We have neutralized most of that, and now Hezbollah is constrained inside Lebanon. And if they dare to attack us again, the results for them will be devastating. When it comes to the Houthis, it is really a challenge. Yesterday, our Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, told in one of the interviews that according to our intelligence, the Iranians were planning to export a nuclear bomb to give it to the Houthis. So this is a very dangerous situation. We are retaliating against the Houthis. We've been bombarding them. Yesterday, we tried to take out the leader of the Houthis. We don't know yet whether we succeeded, but we are determined to defend ourselves, and whoever tries to assist Iran will have to pay the price.
Okay, Ambassador Azar, that during Operation Sindoor, you openly supported India, war against terror. So India share good diplomatic relations with Iran also. What role can India play in mediating the conflict between Israel and Iran?
Well, it's up to India to decide. We have a very good dialogue with the Indian government. Yesterday, our Prime Minister spoke with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We had a conversation between our Foreign Minister Azar with Foreign Minister Jaishankar, and our national security advisors also spoke. We think that India has a very positive role to play in our region. We are planning together with Arab countries, those who are more pragmatic and want to create stability in our region. We are planning economic projects like IMEC, for example, to connect India to Europe via the Middle East. There are many things that we can do in order to secure a more prosperous Middle East. And I'm determined to continue this dialogue with the Indian government in order to create more projects and bring more prosperity both to West Asia and to India as well.
There is a question in mind of every Indian that Israel is having the best air defense system of the world, whether it's Iron Dome or David Sling or Arrow or even the third coming from America. But in this war, we have seen that Iran has been successful targeting the civilian area of the Tel Aviv, even the Haifa last night we have seen. Do you think that there is some potential weapon that Iran is using and that is being not handled by the air defense system? Is it?
Well, look, our defense system is the best defense system in the world.
Right.
And we developed it because we knew what the Iranians are building. You see, we invested a lot of resources to understand what is going on in Iran, and when we saw that Iran is building that capability, we built the capability to defend ourselves. Ballistic missiles are very dangerous. This is a race that is happening all the time between the aggressors and the defenders. Unfortunately, although we were very successful in foiling more than 90% of the missiles, there are some that penetrate, and hence you have some casualties. But compared to the intention of Iran, the Iranians were intending to kill thousands of people and destroy our cities. This is what they said. They said they're going to destroy our cities. They failed. And in that context, the missile defense capability has proven itself in a very good way.
So, Ambassador Azar, do you think that any realistic diplomatic path forward with Iran, or has this war has closed the window indefinitely?
On the contrary, this war has opened the window, because so far, the Iranians were stalling for time. So far, the diplomatic offers the Iranians were getting were serving their target of continuing their aggression, like the agreement that was signed with them in 2015, that only temporarily froze their enrichment capability, but on the other hand, gave them the capability to enrich after a period of time, unlimited, in a way that they could sneak out to a nuclear arsenal in a matter of weeks.
Okay.
And in addition, they were offering them relief of sanctions that will allow them all the money they need in order to continue their campaign of aggression in the region, to build their ballistic missile stockpile. So that was a very dangerous agreement. And now that Iran is weaker, now that Israel has actually control of the Iranian airspace, this is a good time to negotiate. This is a time in which the United States and other powers can bring Iran to the table to actually get a real compromise and not a facade of diplomacy that has actually no results and do not contribute to the security of the region. So I'm optimistic that when we achieve this result, and as much as we degrade the Iranian capability, an opening for diplomacy would be such that will bring peace to our region.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. Thank you very much for coming to our studio. तो एम्बेसडर अज़ार का साफ कहना है कि मध्य पूर्व में अगर देखा जाए उनके अस्तित्व के लिए सबसे बड़ा संकट था और उनके पास कोई विकल्प नहीं बचा था, सिर्फ ईरान की जो वो न्यूक्लियर कैपेबिलिटी हासिल करना चाहता था वहां हमला करने के अलावा। कुल मिलाकर आने वाले दिनों में ये वॉर किस तरफ जाता है और क्या ये युद्ध बातचीत से खत्म होगा, और अगर होगा तो किन शर्तों पे होगा और कौन देश इसके लिए मीडिएट करेंगे, ये देखना भी दिलचस्प होगा। बहुत धन्यवाद हमारे इस खास इंटरव्यू को देखने के लिए।
थैंक यू।